Okay, I just wanted to do another part on this video about the case that I'm using for the computer build, and for all your computer enthusiasts, you're going to be very disappointed, but my whole goal of building a computer was to restore a 100-year-old case and make it run like new. To me, the case looks are not important. I'm using this case, and I do have a couple ideas for it. That part I forgot to put back on. It's the drive cover, but I am going to be putting something down there soon. What does it look like? I don't know. Okay, it's already got a CD, DVD reader, and burner. Does everything under the sun except for burn DVDs. Blu-ray disc. This is an empty bay, but I got to restore that cover. The case is cleaned out. This is a Dell Dimension. I believe it's a 2400 series, and at the front you have your two power indicators, your logo, which I will get this case modified, and two USB ports. And I'm going to take those stickers off when I change it. I'm going to open up the side panel. There we go. This is the inside of the case. I believe this is a micro ATX form factor case, but the OEM company, the OEM would call it a micro tower. But this case was dusty and dirty when I got it, and it's sparkling now. As you see, this is a basically the inside, I would say it's unfinished because they didn't paint it. The reason why I took the 2400 over the 2300, which I have right there, which is really dark, but here's the case right here. It has a gray inside. This case, I can paint it. I don't need to scrape off the old paint or anything. I can paint it, and I'm sure the paint will stick because it's an unpainted surface. So, the board is going to sit in here, and here's the motherboard standoffs right there, and I know there's one down here somewhere, but micro ATX board is going in here. The 450 watt power supply is going right here. The motherboard, not the motherboard, but the hard drive cage is right here. Can't really see it, but I have a very long screw in there, and that's going to render me useless on two hard drives, so I'm just going to get one big one. That's the 2 bays for the CD drives, and then I believe that's a 3 1/4 inch for the floppy. I'll probably have to get a shelf for that. And really nothing else. You have your vents here for your, it's a little dusty right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. You have your vents here for your 92mm fan, or 90mm fan. Then you have your PCI, which is 4 PCI slots. So, yeah, nothing fancy, but, it'll do the job. It'll do the trick. And, yeah, that's, under here is where I'm going to install my LED lights. So when I install them, they'll come out the front of the case, and, light will shine out of there, and, it'll look kind of gameish. What else? That's the back. I took out the I/O plate. There's the release lever for the side panel. I'm going to show you the side panel now. The thing between the Dell 2300 and 2400, this one has a little indentation with the Dell symbol in it. So I can get this taken out. I can have it torched and can have that Dell logo taken out. And I can put a window right here or a mesh grill where I can install a big 120 and have the air coming out side of the case this way, then have my 92mm pulling the air out this way, and my processor fan, which is going to be blowing air out this way. It'll most likely, with the heat coming from the video cards and stuff, that's going to be enough. Actually, I'm going to buy a fan for maybe that USB, not USB, but the PCI port right there, and buy a PCI fan so it'll actually help the video card stay cool. Although I trust that the video card fan will be fine, just for fault tolerance, that'll be a good idea. Now, in terms of putting the board in and having the power light, the power buttons and all that, this case does not have the power buttons. I took one from the Gateway P5 case, and I broke something while trying to install it in here, so I'm just going to order me one off of eBay for about $3, and then I can install them right here, and I have the housing for the power LED and power buttons right here. So this will just have the power button, the hard drive activity, and the power LED. And that's all. No reset button. This was not a special case. This is an extreme budget build, and my total cost is $231, and that's just using a regular case. So they say you can build a computer under $250, but the case the case is going to run you about $30. So it's going to be about $250 or a little bit over. So that's just an overview on the case that I'm using. If you have any questions, leave me a comment or leave me something in the inbox, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. I know you're going to dislike this video because a lot of people are probably going to say, go buy a new case, stop being cheap. But I got to tell you, I'm using like the money that I just have. If I use any more money, that's just going to put me in trouble. And this case is fine. It's actually a nice case. It's nicer than that Dell 2350. So yeah, that's it for now. And my parts should be here in a week or so, because I should be getting the money at the end of the week. Because I'm getting rid of that laptop over there. It's served its time and it works well, and somebody's trying to buy that. And the Dell D820, great computer, but I'm ready to get away from Xbox 360 and do some PC gaming. And that's the monitor I'll be using, but I'll do more on that when I get my computer built.